So my most recent $1,000 tournament just wrapped up, and today we're going to be going over the top 4. But before we do that, I need to go over the details of this tournament because it was a little bit spicy. In my last tournament, we had it so they could switch decks after every match, but in this one, we had a very specific ban list. I'll pop it on the screen right now if you want to read over it, but it pretty much banned a lot of the meta. The only thing that we did not ban that was a really strong part of the meta was Sylveon, and this was because I just love the card. No, I'm just joking. It's to make the matches quicker and the decks more consistent so we wouldn't see a lot of bricking and we could see their full potential. Now, since everyone's kind of bored of seeing, Charizard, Giratina, Greninja every match, we took those out of play too. And what developed from that point on was very surprising. Before we get into the video, let me know in the comments what you think the winner was running in this tournament. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Theodore, one of our community members, for sponsoring the prize pool. That is fantastic. I hope everyone had a great time playing. If you guys played, thank you so much. And I want to give a shout out to the top 8 players. First place, we have Abo. He crushed it. Congratulations. Then we had King Lax. He came in second. He did great too. We had Osama, Joe, Luio, I hope I said that right, Shubham, Skull, Alexi. Those were the top 8 placements, and congratulations to everyone else who played in this. Thank you guys so much. Anyways, let's get into the first match. We're seeing obviously every one of these, both of these matchups have a Tapu Koko in them. There's only one unique deck at this point, and that's Garchomp. And Garchomp obviously has the type advantage, so I think a lot of people in the chat are expecting it to win, but I will say it's not guaranteed at all. It's not. If Garchomp starts slow, Tapu Koko can easily overwhelm it. Now, the bottom player here seems to have a pretty strong hand with a Pokeball Professor setup, as well as starting with a Zera. You don't really want to start with Zera when you're going second. You would prefer Tapu Koko, but this is doable. You do get your energy first, which is great, of course, in this game. Is this a Garchomp? I can't tell. No, this is the Tapu Koko mirror match, and they're both starting with the same Pokemon. I think Osoma wants Zera. You want Zera if you're going first, 100%. You definitely want it. He's going to get first attack off. He's going to do that initial 50 damage. Now, Oricorio in this matchup is not going to play that much of a factor as we saw in the past. It's a Tapu Koko, Professor. I think, honestly, Oricorio is being played on the bench is going to stop both these players from building up Tapu. I think he was debating if he wanted to Cord because Mars is a big factor. It played a factor in the first couple of matches we watched with Tapu Koko. Again, Osama, we watched him play earlier. He's a very cautious, slow player, and you have to be in this matchup. One mistake, and it's over. These are the same exact decks. It's going to come down to the pilot. They both started about the same, too, with Zera in the active zone. We don't know what's in Osama's hand, but he does have 4 cards to play with. He'll get first attack with Zera here. I would have just attacked. I'm confused. I guess he's just debating if he wants to show that he has Tapu. Wait, what? He did not get the first attack off. Oh, instead he's going into Tapu and he's going to attack for 20. Wait, I like this play. I like this a lot. You get that extra energy, so the energy you were treated with, literally nothing. It doesn't matter. You're still back in energy. And the next turn you can attack, destroying Zera. The only bright spot here is that King Lax has a Cord in his hand, so the energy that he gets, removed from Zera will just be transferred to the bench next turn, and that's great. Yep, get that 50 damage. Now Tapu Koko's at 80. I think Osoma is actually checking his opponent's deck, which you're perfectly fine to do during a match. He's deck checking, seeing probably checking what supporters he has or his opponent has. And then Lax is obviously in a great position. He is going to be able to attack with Tapu Koko and one-shot him. Never mind. Not anymore. Osoma was checking if his opponent ran a red, because if there was a red in play, he probably would have retreated. Now, do you go into Oricorio or do you... You go into Oricorio, right? Yeah. Dawn. Oh, that would have been a nice Dawn for the Arceus if he had it earlier. But Tapu Koko is at 60. I mean, he can go into Zera right now and attack for 50. But now that he drew into Cyrus, Tapu Koko is going to get destroyed. Oh, this is, man, look at this hand for King Lax. Now, we don't know what's in Osoma's hand. It's probably just as good, but we know Lax has so many options. He has the Geo, Mars, Sabrina, Cyrus, and Dawn. He can do tons of different lines of play. Is Osoma going to just... I mean, you got to retreat, right? Because you can't attack. I guess you could Sabrina. Yeah, he could Sabrina. That might be a play. Nah, he's doing what I said. Just going to attack. You really don't have much of a choice, right? Against Oricorio. And the cord too, so he transfers the energy back down. But honestly, there's not going to really be a good place to transfer the energy to, because Tapu Koko is going to be knocked out. I'm realizing watching this tournament, I play way too quickly when I play. I just click real quick. I'm like, all right, I know what to do, bam, bam, bam. And that's why I think I get things wrong sometimes. I'm just too fast of a player. These guys are so patient and cautious. Like, for me, I would have done this right away, but they thought through everything first. I mean, you kind of have to when you made it this far. All right, he's going to attack for 90 right here, and then next turn he Sabrina's and he could win. But Osoma probably has a Mars, so he'll shut that play down. And Oricorio's coming out right now. The electric cord didn't trigger on Zera, and even if it does trigger in the future, I mean, he doesn't have anything good to place the energy on except for the Oricorio and another Zera, unless he just got an Arceus, probably with his Pokeball. I'd assume so. Probably an Arceus or a Tapu Koko. Now he's dead from Sabrina, so he needs another Oricorio, and he got it. Perfect timing, but not enough energy to attack quite yet. King Lax is at a crossroads because he doesn't have any more non-EX Pokemon. Thank you. Good comms. That was a great Sabrina. Just buy yourself a turn, because obviously... Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, he bought him. Wait. That might have just won the game. That was a great play. He's cooking. King Lax is cooking here. You attack for 50. Your opponent needs an X speed, which I'm pretty sure Osoma does not run an X speed. So he'll take 50 damage. If he retreats and attacks with Zera Aura, he loses the game, obviously, because Tapu Koko will trade. If he retreats back into the Oricorio on the bench, he can't attack with it. Not quite yet, because he's going to have to use that energy to retreat. He's already used Osiris, though, so he can't bring back out this Oricorio. But it bought him a full turn, so that was a great play. Oh, I love these mirror matches. Never mind, Don. No, it didn't buy him a turn. Psych, ignore what I just said. All right, it's fine, though. Honestly, not a big deal. Ah, there you go. And you win now. Now that's game one over. GG's. Wow, that was a beautiful top deck. He just needed one other non-EX into his game. And I think they run 2 Oricorios and 2 Zeras, right? So there's plenty of chance of him getting it. That was such a good one. Wow, I have no idea who's going to win this next one. They both played pretty much perfectly. You couldn't play it any better. Are you going second or first? You're going second. Ah, you got to start with... Yeah, you got to start with Tapu Koko, right? Oh, no, it's an Oricorio. That's why I didn't want to put it down. Oh, yeah, that's tough. Wow. Osama called it. He knew his opponent was going second, and his opponent's running Tapu Koko, so... I don't know. Maybe he didn't have any other Pokemon in his hand, but he potentially predicted that he would be seeing a Tapu in the active zone, so he threw out his Oricorio. And Zera, Oricorio in the active. This is a great start for Osoma. If Koko attacks with Plasma Hurricane on Oricorio, does it still trigger and get the extra energy? I forget. I gotta read the effect again. I can't see it here. I mean, you don't really have a choice. You got to retreat either way. Use Plasma Hurricane. I want to see if it works. Okay, he was debating put down Arceus. I don't mind that. Get rid of some cards in your hand so you can't get Mars. Is this going to trigger? Do you still get the extra energy? Yeah, you do. Okay, I thought you did. So now he can retreat, and he still has 1 energy left over on top of Coco, so that was fine. Charging Cord on the bench. All right, now he's playing some of the cards in his hand. We knew his hand was thick. We just didn't know what he had. It's a little, if he got that Zera earlier. I don't think Lax got a Zera. Did he get a Zera starting out last game? But it doesn't matter. He has to retreat Tapu Koko now. I think you retreat into Zera, and then you put a cord on it, right? Don't think too long. I mean, you got 40 seconds, so a little bit of time. He's probably playing out all the future scenarios. I think, again, you don't want to let Tapu Koko get attacked, obviously. I think I would send out Zera because I wouldn't want Oricorio attacked either. I want to keep Oricorio alive for dealing with the Arceus later, but maybe he's thinking, I mean, it's very possible he knows something I don't. Okay, Oricorio's at 90 HP. Maybe he's a Pokemon Center lady, that's why he did that. Because then he'll survive an attack from Zera and... Oh, wait, never mind. There's another... Wow, this guy is just top decking like crazy. Chat, what's the point of playing Zera here instead of Oricorio? I guess it just doesn't matter, maybe? Who you play? Yeah, I knew it. I called it. I knew he had Pokemon Center late. That's the only reason to cape there. I guess it was probably the right play to go into Zera instead. Yeah, you know what? He's smarter than me. All right, and then maybe next turn is when he plays his Oricorio. He wants to keep it for the very last card that he has in order to, you know, stop Tapu Koko. I know Lax is sweating right now. He's like, oh god, I might need to go into game 3. There it is. Yep, he wants it for the very last card. That was a good play. I was wrong. All right. Well, we're going to see a professor here. He's going to draw onto the rest of his cards. As soon as he gets Mars, it's going to be activatable. And it'll cut his opponent's hand in half. He doesn't see it yet. This is probably the last basic in the deck. I believe it is. No, maybe he has one more. I think he has one more Tapu Koko, actually. There's a ton of basics in here. That's 50 damage. One more attack on Oricorio destroys it. But I think we're probably going to see Oricorio retreated. There's an Arceus too. Or maybe not retreated. Maybe he'll just sack it and then put energy on Arceus. Both these decks are very flexible too, so it's hard to predict what they're going to do. They're not as linear as, for example, Garchomp. Garchomp is you just evolve into it, and that's it. And then maybe sometimes retreat into your Oricorio counter. But this is, they have so many different options. Geo. 60 damage, so that means he's going to go into Zera next turn. He knows his opponent has 0 points, so he can afford to give up this point and the next one. He doesn't know if he wants to put his energy on Oricorio or Arceus, because if he puts it on Arceus but then decides he wants to send out Oricorio instead, he needs to use Dawn there and burn his Dawn. But if he doesn't put it on Arceus, then he's not going to be able to use Arceus next turn. And he wants to keep his Arceus active, I think. Next turn, he's definitely gonna go into Tapu Koko. You have to, right? And do 90 to the Zera. But then the problem is his opponent has Arceus active in time too, because of the cord on Zera Aura. And then if he has enough Pokemon to fill up his bench, he can one-shot Tapu Koko. That makes sense? I'm trying to explain this in advance, but... Oh! That changes things a little bit, potentially. Pokemon Center Lady Sabrina. Hey, maybe Sabrina is going to help. Oh no, this is risky. Oh no. You Sabrina, you have Cyrus too. You just drew a Cyrus. You Sabrina, you win. And he already used his Mars. He can't Mars you again. Wait, right? Am I right? Because his whole bench is EXs and he needs 2 points. So all he has to do is... The only thing that could possibly lose the game for him right now is a Don. If his opponent has a Don. If Osoma has a Don, it's game over. Because then Arceus is going to one-shot Tapu Koko. But I think you take the gamble, right? You see the path to winning in front of you right now. You got to go for it. If he puts in Arceus, we know it's game over. Actually, no. It still could be game over. He could still use Don, sorry. He could still definitely retreat and then Don off the energy off Zera. Go into Arceus, put an energy from the energy zone, and attack for 130 in that game. Let's see, does he have it? He doesn't. That's it. Well played. King Lax going to the next round. Congratulations on making it to the finals. You played all day for this and you did it. Osoma, you played extremely well from the matches we watched. Congratulations. You are a fantastic player. Oh, wow. This was an amazing... Was this not an amazing matchup? I know you guys don't like watching mirror matches. People say they're boring, but these ones have been fantastic. There you go. Good thing he gambled with the Sabrina. That's what I was saying. You have to go for it. When you see the path to winning in front of you and the odds your opponent has Don is very unlikely, you got to go for it. All right. Good game, King Lax. Oh, he's starting with... Okay, he has Garchomp and Gibble, but I don't see a rare candy and I don't see an EV Sylveon. So, like I said earlier, it's possible that Garchomp bricks and is just not able to do anything. That's what that's what Joe is hoping for. Oh, never mind. There's a professor. Let me see. Are you gonna get a rare candy here? Gibble, Hitmonlee. All right, I guess you just play these though for sure. You just play them right away. Joe started with Arceus, which is bad, and this Tapu Koko deck does not, I don't believe they run Ilima, so Arceus kind of trapped in the active zone. And there's 40 damage because of type advantage. No, dude, Arceus, this is the first time we've seen this happen. Spectating the top 8, top 4, we haven't seen anyone start with Arceus. This is super unlucky. You know, at least Garchomp, at least he doesn't have to worry about Garchomp yet, right? Oh my god, wait, Arceus could sweep. If he doesn't get... What? If he doesn't get Garchomp in time? No shot. Imagine. What are we seeing? What? wait, Garchomp's gone now. What are we watching? Oh, it's back? Rare candy? No rare candy. All right. Wait, what? Oh, he's gonna sack Eevee probably. Yeah, and he's gonna try to win with solely Garchomp. I see. Yeah, you can lose Eevee. That's no problem, I think. Right? I hope. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, never mind. You're just gonna retreat. Oh, I guess that's a safe play. And then yeah, because you can just do 2 of Garchomp's first attack to destroy Arceus. Yeah, no problem. You can't damage Oricorio anyhow, so yeah, that was the right play. Go into Eevee. All right, and then plus you have a cape in your hand too and a Lily, so tons of sustain. You're gonna take a ton of damage here from Arceus. They're definitely gonna sack Arceus because you can't even retreat Arceus. It just gets sniped on the bench. So Arceus is gonna attack for, I don't know how much yet. We'll see how many Pokemon Joe has in his hand. I'm assuming he's holding on to at least 2. His hand was pretty thick. There it is. It's 2 Tapu Kokos. He just didn't really want to play those because it is scary to play anything on your bench against Garchomp, of course. Oh, Geo, he's like, I gotta do as much damage as I can right here. Oh, that's a lot. That is a lot. Sylveon is great timing for that. It's just an extra professor going to be able to draw 2 more. These guys are playing way quicker than the last match. Gabite, which is kind of useless now. You definitely have to use your Lily and your cape. Actually, I don't know if you need to use your cape, but I would. I mean, why not? Maybe it's too early. I think I would because of Mars, right? You're afraid of Mars. Or no, you got Mars earlier. You did get Mars earlier, so you're not afraid of it anymore. You could hold on to it. I mean, there's really nowhere else you want to put your energy. So yeah, you don't have any, because Hitmonlee is, it's only one energy to attack, so you don't really want to put anything anywhere else but Garchomp. And this is your last Garchomp left too. If you can't win with this, it's game over. I think him starting with Arceus, yeah, like I said, if Garchomp bricks and they're not able to get into the line quick enough, they lose. Wait, what? No Oricorio? I guess it's fine too. Wait. Yeah, it's fine. You attack for 20. Does Abo run 2 Lilies? I guess we'll find out. No, this was the right play. You attack for 20 and the next turn you do 90 and finish off Garchomp. I think Abo loses. Wow. The Arceus start worked, but that's only because Abo could not get Garchomp. You could retreat and sack Hitmonlee, and then if you run like a Giovanni, you still can't one-shot him because of the cape. Sabrina's not usable either. Maybe going to Sylveon. Yeah, buy some time. I think when a lot of people saw Arceus starting, they assumed this was going to be a loss for Joe. I kind of did too a little bit, but Arceus starting is not that bad too. If you have Don in your hand and a Zero on the bench, you can attack fairly quick. Mach Bolt does 90 again. I don't know how. Yeah, that's it. That's game. He's looking for a Lily, I think. I guess if he could get a Lily, it could work. He has 4 cards left. One of them's a Sylveon, and then one of them's a Lily. So that's it's a coin flip this next turn if he gets it or not. There's the Don. I don't know why he donned. Oh, because he's... Oh, wait. No, you don't have Cyrus. You just donned. Huh. Weird Don. He's just flexing. He's just showing off. Maybe getting rid of a card in his hand because of Mars. He's scared of Mars. All right, yeah, this is a 50-50. It's a coin flip if he gets Lily or not. And he missed the coin flip. Good game. That's a brick from Garchomp. I told you. It's possible. A lot of people are saying this was a game over. Like I said earlier, during the last game, I noticed there was no rare candy. So if they're even missing a piece, it becomes really tough. All right, so Garchomp is actually going second. They're starting off with, excuse me, Gibble, but they have a Professor and a rare candy. So this is an excellent start. We're gonna see what this player has. Do they have an Oricorio? No, it's a Tapu Koko. And they're not going second either. This is a little rough, Joe. All right, let's see if Joe can do this. Can he win the against his type disadvantage? Eevee. Oh God. Oh no. This is a good start. Well, you know what? I know he's tempted to throw that cape down just in case, because he doesn't want to get Marsed. Oh, I guess last game, does he run cape? Maybe he was trying to, yeah, maybe he was trying to get a cape and then draw into, and then go into Hitmonlee and attack. That might have been what he was trying to do last game. I gotta check his deck and see. I don't really know what's in it. All right, Sylveon, gonna draw 2. Let's see if Garchomp comes out. If it comes out right now, it's game. No, not yet. Man, this Garchomp player is struggling right now. After all these draws, he's still just not able to find it. This is kind of sad to watch. He can still one-shot it with Hitmonlee next turn. He definitely doesn't want to. That would suck if it was forced to, because then Oricorio is hard to deal with. Joe, do you have another basic to play so the energy can be moved down? Ah, now you're okay. Now this needs to be a Garchomp. He only has 8 cards left. There it is. There it is. He found it. I thought it was game over. Honestly, I was getting worried there. It's like this is quick. This is gonna be a quick best of 3. I think you play Eevee on your bench, yeah. And then next turn you can draw even more. Look at the draw power of this engine. It's crazy. Do you retreat? Yes, you do. You go into Garchomp here. Hapu barely survived because of that Pokemon Center lady. That was very clutch. Now you definitely you sacked Tapu Koko. You have to, right? You can't escape from Garchomp. But the Lily kind of saves the day here. Garchomp's gonna take an attack from Oricorio. Well, actually, yeah, Oricorio will have enough energy. He's playing Arceus, okay. Another Tapu Koko. Oh wait, Arceus is going to be active next turn. He was holding on to that Arceus for a while. I bet that's been in his hand since the start of the game. Wait. Okay. I don't know. Garchomp might have lost this one because of Arceus. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, this is bad. This is so bad. Wait, I think, I don't know, I think you snipe Arceus. Maybe. Or do you I guess you sack, yeah, that's the right play. This is rough. No, I think, yeah, because the problem is Garchomp doesn't have any energy on the bench. But Arceus is weak to fighting. So that means each one of his linear attack or whatever it's called, Garchomp's cheap attack does 70 damage. Look at these plays. These are beautiful plays here. These are beautiful. Now, the problem is, like, if Arceus has a cape or something, you don't have enough damage. Pokemon Center Lady's gone, so we don't need to worry about that. But I think Joe runs a cape. I don't think he has any more healing other than that. He definitely doesn't have a Guzma. The problem is, yeah, I guess, nah, I think because you don't do extra damage. So if Arceus retreats, well, actually, if Arceus retreats, it won't have any energy. It won't have enough energy. So Joe's in a tough spot. Let's see if he has a cape. I don't know. I wish I could see both their hands. I don't know. We're just gonna have to watch. God, Garchomp played that perfectly. Abo played that. Or Choreo, yep. But the thing is, excuse me, Garchomp's able to snipe the bench. Yep. You know, he just Joe doesn't have enough energy unless he has a Don. Don is a game. Oh no, wait, Cyrus. Sorry, excuse me. I didn't see the Cyrus on the far left, chat. Wait, he had a Cyrus hidden behind his cards there. No, do not Mars, please, Cyrus. Yes. Oh, that Mars scared me. Okay, I missed it. It was hiding there in the corner. He almost missed it too. He almost threw out the Mars. Good game. That's it. Garchomp comes back. We're going into game number 3. Whoever wins this next one is going on to the finals and has a chance to win $400. Yeah, Joe's like, what do I do? I mean, I guess you just build over Choreo, right? Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, my God. This hand. It took him 2 games, but he finally got a God hand. Oh, maybe you even Mars here. Your teammate has 5, or your opponent has 5 cards in their hand. Do you Mars? Maybe you don't even Professor. Okay, he's gonna Professor. He'll just hold the Mars for later in the game. And the rare candy too. And the cape. I guess you just hold on to everything. You're doing fine right now. This is gonna do 50 damage to Oricorio. So even if Oricorio has a Pokemon Center Lady, it's still gonna be destroyed the next turn. A Cord is good. His energy is gonna move to the bench. I actually think instead of the Professor, he should have Marsed. That could have prevented all this, potentially. But I think he didn't Mars because his opponent hasn't used a Pokeball or a Professor yet, so it maybe wasn't the most opportune time. If you attack here, you lose. Goodbye. Yeah, you got to go into... There you go. Well done. All right, evolve. Yep. You don't need to cape the bench, but I guess he will. He's afraid of the Mars. Also, I see chat replying a little bit late, but chat's saying Garchomp should hit Oricorio for the last game. And I just want to remind you guys that Oricorio doesn't take any damage from EX attacks. So Garchomp it can't even snipe it on the bench. All right. Lightning Claw is going to do 50 damage, and then Garchomp comes out, does 70. Oh, another EV too. And he can keep Hitmonlee alive or not. I guess he's just gonna... I think I would have kept Hitmonlee alive because now you have no out to Oricorio. Actually, you do. You have another Gibble. You could use another Gibble later on. Unless Joe just has nothing. I find that hard to believe with all these cards in his hand. Joe has 40 seconds to make his play. He has not used a Professor or Pokeball yet. Keep that in mind. His hand could be filled with just supporters. Oh no, Joe. Okay, he does have something else. That's good. He's debating not even putting it because he really realistically wanted to put an Oricorio instead. Because now that Hitmonlee's gone, there's no way to deal with Oricorio. But looks like Garchomp's gonna remove from play Zera. Actually, no, it's not. It's gonna snipe Tapu Koko and then he's gonna Cyrus it. I think he Mars is here too. Yeah, yep, right away, and then you hit Tapu Koko on the bench and then you Cyrus. Yep. There's finally found a Professor. Maybe it's too late. Yeah, no more Mars. Can't get rid of his hand. That's game. Garchomp is going to the finals. Finals is going to be the same matchup. It's going to be Garchomp versus Tapu Koko. Joe, even if you heal here, you would need a Pokemon Center Lady and Cape, but then what does that do for you, really? I guess, yeah, if you have that, you do survive, and then you could maybe do 90 to Garchomp. Oh! Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Never mind. I was like, wait, Pokemon Center? Oh, he professored already. Never mind. He couldn't even do that. Yeah, it's game. He's looking at the Cyrus like, this is getting me to the finals. Let's go. Okay, don't make any mistakes with your energy placement. There you go. Well done. Well done. Joe, you did incredibly well considering how tough that matchup is. Let's go. This is the finals. This is for $400. It's also a best of 5, so each player has to win 3 matches in order to win the whole tournament. They've been playing for hours now. I just want to set the stage a little bit. They've been playing for like 8 hours. It's been a long, grueling day of continuous rounds. And they both are excellent players. We've watched some of their previous matches. We really, during this top 8 series, we barely saw, especially during the top 4, we didn't see any misplays. I can't remember any obvious ones. All right, so let's see what Garchomp's starting with. He's starting with Eevee because he doesn't want to get one-shotted, and he's putting a cape on because he doesn't want to get one-shotted by the Giovanni. Obviously, he knows his opponent runs it. They're both able to look at each other's deck list, so they know what the opponent's playing. He also drew into a Pokeball, which is good. He might need that later for obviously getting Gibble. And Sylveon's going to allow him to draw a little bit too. Also, again, shout out to Theo for sponsoring this whole tournament and all my mods and tournament hosters and just to everyone who participated so far. This has been an amazing tournament, easily the best we've had so far. All right, that's an early 50 damage. Let's see what he top decks. He got the double Pokeball to start him off. He was already cooking with one, then he just drew into another. I thought it glitched out for a second there. Gibble, guaranteed. This might be another Eevee. Or actually, I think he's looking for Hitmon. No Hitmon yet, but he might be able to find it with Sylveon. Yep, he's going to go and try to draw here. Next turn, it's a guaranteed Garchomp because he has the full lineup in his hand, unless King Lax has a Mars, which he might be holding on to. He's going to put that other Gibble down and not even wait for the Hitmonlee. Are you maybe keeping the spot for Hitmonlee, not putting down Eevee? No, he said, you know what? I can probably destroy Oricorio with just a Gibble, which he might be right about. This energy is probably obviously going to go onto his bench, I'd assume, and then he'll probably take one more attack with Sylveon. Because you can't quite evolve yet. Wait, no. Oh, I guess he wants to attack Zera once so that he can one-shot it with Gibble. Yeah, I respect that. I respect that play. Unless your opponent has Geo, which then that would be pretty sad. King Lax for the win. Thank you, Cross. Let's see if King Lax can overcome the hill that is Garchomp. Not even a hill, it's a mountain. Garchomp has continuously eaten up the last couple Tapu Koko decks it's played against. When it starts like this, it's been an absolute dominant performance. All right, we're seeing he's bringing out Tapu Koko. I like this. He's going to use Plasma Hurricane, generating another energy on him and actually doing a little bit of damage to Sylveon. Okay. Wow. All right. There's the Hitmonlee. So I guess he can just bring that out later and counter Oricorio with it whenever he wants. This is looking good. This is looking really good for Abo. I'm kind of worried about King Lax. I mean, I'm sure he knows what he's doing, but he's just only playing as much as he can, right? Because as we know, it's just a huge disadvantage. So Garchomp's gonna two-shot Tapu Koko. It's weak to fighting, man. King Lax needs a cape or a Pokemon Center Lady. All right. Tapu Koko. He does have a Pokemon Center Lady. But he hit the bench because he didn't want his bench being sniped, and he had a cape also. I was looking away. I was looking at the chat, but he had a cape, so he's going to survive a Garchomp attack. Wow, the Pokemon Center lady start and the cape start. That's amazing. Yeah, Garchomp needs... I don't even know. No, it's too late. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. He's... Wait. Double Garchomp. $70. I'm starting to think players should have run Guzma because we're seeing so many tools. The double Garchomp is brutal. All right, will we see a Cyrus? There's only one Cyrus, so he can only score 2 points. Either Cyrus is, you know, Sylveon or the Garchomp. Probably the Garchomp. But as soon as Abo gets Lily, that Garchomp's not one-shottable anymore. Is one-shottable even a real word? I'm not sure, but King Lax really needs to think about his plays. He needs to... It has to be the most optimal line possible if he wants a chance. Man, King. Yeah. How much time does he have left? He's been sitting here 8 seconds. Go! Do something. You gotta go. All right, place your energy quick. You need to attack. Oh, he didn't attack. Not like that. They're so nervous. They're so nervous. They've been playing for so long, too. This is so... Oh, man. And he drew back into the professor and got the Lily. Now the bench sniping can begin. It's over. It's game over. Lax, he thought about it too long. It is a best of 5, so yeah, we're not even close to over yet. This game's over, but not the series. We got plenty of matches left. Oh, so I'm sorry, man. I don't know how you win this one. Yeah. He's checking something. Okay, he's playing it out still. That's good. I thought I was about to see a message on Discord or something. Yeah, there it is. All right, good game. So that's match number 1. We still got a ton of gameplay left. I think after this one we'll switch to watching the Tapu Koko player. Actually, I could switch right now. We see this hand, it's pretty decent. They got Sylveon, they got a rare candy, and they got Gibble, and they're going first. So this is the best, maybe the best start we've seen from Garchomp, if they can draw Garchomp. And it might be just game over. All right, I'm gonna switch. We'll see that. Let's take a look at the Tapu Koko player. All right, their hand consists of, I mean, they started with Zera. This quality's a little bit worse. I might swap back, but they started with Zera, Cyrus, and Sabrina. So the Sabrina being used early might be a game changer. It just might be. Board 2 is nice. I think you got a Sabrina right here. But I mean, we have extra outside information, right? We know what Abo has in his hand. Yeah, so he doesn't know that. Wait, no Garchomp? Oh, no. And he got a Hitmonlee to counter the Oricorio. Oh, I just got to walk away now. And plus a cape, 190 HP Garchomp turn 2. And a Hitmonlee on the bench. I mean... I just don't even know what to say. I think, like, yeah. I mean, King Lax doesn't even have a Tapu Koko or an Arceus yet in his hand. Guess you put the court on. But the problem is, like, the energy's not really going anywhere impactful. It's going to Oricorio, but then he just brings out Hitmonlee. Another Gibble, God. Oh no. If he gets another Garchomp. There's Tapu Koko. Alright. He doesn't even want to play it. Because, I mean, just, I keep saying this, but because of Garchomp, like, it just... Well, we need next game. Garchomp has to brick, right? It can't do this 3 games in a row. I better not see a Lily. All right, no Lily. They're good. They're fine. Right? Definitely everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's okay. All right, come on. King Lax. Do something crazy here. I don't know what. I'm not really sure, but you have a Cyrus, right? I mean, that doesn't really do much, but maybe if you start building Tapu Koko right now and go into it, then you'll have 2 energy, and then you can Cyrus the next turn and destroy his Garchomp. Yeah, I think that's probably the move. You got to retreat, go into Tapu Koko and attack with it, and the next turn you Cyrus. Bring out his Garchomp. Oh. Oh no, wait, this is even better. You're putting Hitmonlee within range of 1 Tapu Koko attack. Within range of Plasma Hurricane. This is even better. Yeah. Oh wait. Chat. King Lax might be able to pull this off. Yeah, you don't Professor here because you don't want them to Mars you. You're asking to be Marsed if you Professor. You definitely hold on to it. Because all you need is a Cyrus to win. Lily? He needs a Cyrus. He got rid of it. Wait, he can still top deck it. No. That's a bummer. He just said nope. Nope. Perfect Mars. Well played. Absolutely gorgeous Mars. There is. He got his ass. Okay. Arceus on the bench too. So that means as soon as he gets Garchomp, he'll be able to start hitting Arceus too. And then Arceus is just going to give up 2 free points. So he's going to get a point on Oricorio, and then he'll snipe Arceus and win that way. That's probably his goal. Now, he's not afraid to put things on the bench anymore because he already realized, oh, Arceus is there. I got to dump everything, and that's his turn. All right, Pokeball. That's an Eevee. You need a Gibble, and he got it. He got it, and he has a Professor, too. He's going to play his whole bench. Get first attack off on Oricorio. That's brutal. I guess he'll just cape too. Yeah, he's doing this fairly early, but he already has Garchomp. Oh no, God. Oh, it just feels like Garchomp has had a free run through the top 4. It got a little shaky for a second there, but this finals has been hard to watch. The type advantage. It's just the perfect counter deck. Double Oricorio is good. That could be useful. And he top decks a Sylveon to draw 2 more cards. All right, what do you get? Come here, Sylveon, another Sylveon and a rare candy. You just rare candy, or do you evolve into a Gabite and prepare for that other Oricorio? I think you rare candy because you win because Arceus is on the bench. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard because you played Arceus. That's just now an open target. Garchomp's gonna say boop, boop, boop. Sorry. That's it. I'm sorry, King Lax. I know he's thinking really hard. That Mars cuts him down a card. No, okay, just gave him a professor. He looked at that like, oh, that's nice. Thank you. Oh, okay. Well. Yeah, there's the Mars. All right, there's the professor that was given with Mars. There's the Cyrus too. So, I mean, Mars pretty much gave him Cyrus. Now he knows Mars is not in King. He only runs one. King Lax only runs one. So that's just game over. There's no way to get rid of the Cyrus in his hand. GG's. Well played. This finals was super quick. This was shorter than some of the top 4 matches. He's like, look. All right, we know. All right, good job. He is so excited right now. Just don't misplay. Make sure to use the Cyrus next turn. You win $400. Still within lethal range. You need a cape, right? Actually, if he has cape, he might be fine. Nah. All right. Yeah, I mean, his whole deck is weak to fighting, right? Even Arceus is. And there comes the Cyrus. The Mars gave him a Cyrus. And then that's it. Dragon Claw to win the tournament, winning the grand prize. 3-0 in the finals. Abo somehow made it through the elimination rounds, dodged all the Decidueyes, made it all the way into the finals where he just had to face Tapu Kokos, and he clean swept them. I think he only lost one match throughout the top 8 to the finals. Very impressive. Congratulations. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoy, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Also, if you want to take a look at all of my decks that I've created over the history of my channel, just go to Godzly.com. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video.